Welcome to the Lotus Riche Ignite Show. It's time to get ignited. Let's go. It's a great day in every way, and I am your host, Dr. Lotus Riché, and I am so happy to have you here today because we are making some money moves that matter with our amazing guest, Eva Scott. Now, for many of you in the DMV, got DMV in the house, say DMV in the house. Many of you know this young lady. She is a financial mogul. She helps people just like you, to change the way they think about finance and how they behave when it comes to finance. And today I am so happy as your host, Dr. Lotus Riché. I'm here sitting beside this amazing woman that's going to help you ignite and take flight in what? The finance of your life. So with no further ado, I want you to come in and get in where you fit in. And you see this phone, we're watching on YouTube, we're watching on Instagram and LinkedIn and so many other platforms, and you can too. But what I'd like you to do is share this with someone you know, share with your friends, and share with your frenemies too, because they need to know what to do. And so with no further ado, we're coming right back to you. But the next voice you're going to hear is Eva Scott. She's in the house too. Please welcome the Financial Strategist and National Field Director, Eva Scott. Yes. It's a great day in every way. This is Dr. Lotus Riché, and I am with Eva Scott. What's going on, Eva? I'm so happy.
Where's everybody? Aren't we having the best weather? I am loving it. I was in DC the other day at the European Union Open Doors, where all the embassies open their doors. And it was lines everywhere, people everywhere, eating, enjoying. I do love the DMV. I do love this area.
And I think the DMV also loves you because you bring so much to the DMV. And today we're going to get right into some of the things that you're bringing to the DMV. And in fact, folks, we are doing a series this month and next month to help you with your finances. And who better can I have here than Eva Scott? So Eva, I shared with the people a little bit about you, but I want you to dive a little deeper and tell people more about who you are and how you help people make better money moves.
So my name is Eva Scott. I was born in Barcelona, Spain. My husband was in the Navy, one of those things where we met overseas and decided to come here. I'm actually an attorney. I tell people a lot of the times I'm a recovering attorney. I did go to law school and then moved here and decided that my heart and my vocation was helping people with their finances. And I always say, if there's no financial freedom, there's no freedom at all. You have to have financial freedom, especially women. We have to create our own financial, independence for many, many reasons. I won't go into that. But I started in 2010. Actually, I was a mortgage broker first. And then in 2010, after the 2008 debacle with the mortgage crash, I said, you know what? I don't want to be busy every summer. I don't want to be, doing mortgages when my kids are out of the school. I want to do something that's not seasonal. So I transitioned into financial planning for individuals, businesses. And I've learned so much myself through my journey of getting licensed, getting appointed. I work with the top IMO, the Independent Marketing Organization, a broker-dealer. It's called Premier Financial. It's nationwide. We're in Hawaii, we're in Texas, we're in Alaska, we're in all over the country. And we sort of are the middle class helping the middle class. There's a lot of divas in the financial services industry where they won't sit with you unless you have a big stroke check to strike or assets under management or a lot of stuff. I try to help people wherever they are, and I try to democratize the whole access to financial concepts and skill sets and mindsets to help everybody. I can't hear you, Lotus. You're muted.
I had to mute myself.
All
I
right.
tell folks all the time, I'm always in the back going, yeah, say it, say it, say it. But this
You're
is what
loud.
that actually like did it for me. You said if there is no financial freedom, there is no freedom at all.
Mm-mm.
And so to prevent people from making mistakes, and that's what we're going to be talking about today, folks. The mistakes that we often make in our finances. We want to give each and every one of you an opportunity to look at some of the mistakes that you make. Sometimes we know the mistakes we're making, but we make them anyway. And sometimes we make mistakes and then they're so costly. We go back and say, oh my God, how can I fix that? So I want to talk from this premise. Let's talk about the first financial mistake that people often make.
Well, there's three mistakes that I always say. Number one is procrastination. Procrastination meaning, well, how can I save, right? I remember as a like 20-year-old, I made money. I could have saved
Mhm.
50 bucks a month. I could have saved 50 bucks every paycheck. It's we don't start, we're not making a decision to start
Right.
investing. Even if you just open a Roth IRA at a bank and just put
Mhm.
50 bucks, whatever. If you don't start, you're not going to create any wealth. And you would be
Right.
surprised. Einstein said that the most powerful force in the universe is compound interest. And I have a little slide that I share with you where if someone starts at 20, putting, $2,000 a year into an IRA, or they start at 35, the one that starts at 20 and stops at 30, at 25 and stops at 35, eventually at 65 will have more money than the person that started at 35 and continued until 65. So you could have 10 years of contribution. It's the next one. You can have 10 years of contribution. It's the one that it's the next slide that I send you, Lotus. That's about it. This one. This one, I mean, it's a lot of numbers, right? But all I want to show you is like on the left, there's a person that starts at 25, putting $2,000 a year. No, actually at 15, sorry, 15 to 25. I knew 25 was in my head. So at 15, listen, I worked at, grocery stores and stuff. And they stop, right? So they put $2,000 for 10 years. That's $20,000. And then we have someone that says, well, I'm going to start at 25. And they go on until 65. Well, the first one has more money in the bank at the end than the second one that put money for 40 years. So at the end of the day, compound interest is where your money grows at percentage, at interest, 7, 8%, whatever. And then it compounds. And now the doubling is on the interest plus the principal. Pow, 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 pow. And then when you get to a certain point, you've got, $300,000. So at the end of the day, start somewhere, and start now. Because I could get my hair done and my nails done and buy stupid bling bling and all these stupid stuff that it ultimately is not going to change. It's not going to, you have to start investing at some point. Don't
I
rent.
like that.
Even if you buy a house and rent every room and you have people pay
Right.
your money, just to start investing in something.
So what I like that I feel like you're saying is we have to start and we have to start right away. We have to invest in our own wealth because we're investing in everyone else's wealth,
Right.
whether it's bling, whether it's glasses, whether it's computers. I got a computer here, right? Whether it's a computer, I don't know if y'all can see that, right? Whether it's a computer,
Yeah.
no matter what it is, we're investing in someone
We're
else's.
spending money every day.
Right, right. And so we have to stop procrastinating about our wealth and really work on our wealth, is what I'm hearing you say. I absolutely love that. So thank you for sharing that. And something else you shared with us was this form right here, investing. So can you talk to us about investing and search to invest. What's that all about?
Well, a lot of the times, like if I want to improve anything in my life, I get a coach. Like if I want to get a six pack, I want to
Mhm.
lose 20 pounds, or I want to, I don't know, learn how to dance flamenco. I do that. You get
Mhm.
someone to help you, right? So
Right.
I literally offer everybody my 2 cents. I'll give you books. I'll tell you where to go. I'll tell you which YouTubes to watch. I'll tell you like where to go to find information because procrastination is the number one mistake. Number two is education. Get out there and seek counsel from someone that's where you want to
Right.
be. Like I just yesterday drove to Fairfax with a big real estate investor. He's my personal Grant Cardone. And we looked at a property and we looked at something that I want to do to flip. And I'm being very humble and I'm shutting up and I'm listening to what he has to say
Mhm.
because I'm trying to learn about real estate investing. And I've done it a couple of times and it's been really successful. I've done it some other times where I've lost the house, but at
Right.
the end of the day, if you're not willing to dare to try, make a mistake,
Mhm.
at the end of the day, the
Mhm.
process is in the learning
Mhm.
and in not making that mistake again
Mhm.
and in just getting out. There are two regrets in life. The regret of not doing something is better than the regret of making a mistake and
Right.
failing. Their
So,
failure and
mhm.
the mistake of never even trying, that's the biggest mistake and the biggest
Right.
regret, you know?
And a lot of people don't try because of fear. And so I want to take this time, folks, to say, make sure you're taking notes. Make sure you're taking notes because these are words of wisdom. Okay. And for those of you that's just joining us, we want to welcome you to the show. I'm so happy that I have Eva here. She is a financial specialist and she helps people to overcome the things that they've been struggling with in their finances and stop procrastinating. That's one thing that she helps people do. And so if you haven't got your notepad and pen, go ahead and take notes because note takers are money makers and money makers are note takers. But you cannot make no moves if you don't take notes because you have nothing to refer back to. So very quickly, I want to, for those of you that's just joining us, you said earlier, the most powerful force in the universe is compound interest. And you got that from one of the wisest men that ever walked the planet. Tell them his name.
Einstein.
Right. And so many people say, well, he had all this funny hair, but his money wasn't funny. Okay.
Yeah.
So pay attention and you have to invest in your personal coach, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So when you invest in your personal coach, dare I say, you're not just investing in another person. You're investing truly in yourself because from what you hear from that person, you become your own personal coach, especially when that coach isn't around and you're in the store and it's saying, do I buy this bling? Do I buy this ring? Or do I do something else and invest in something that's going
Yeah.
to empower me financially? And also, Ava, you said we have to educate ourselves
Yeah.
because it's nothing like being educated about what we don't know. Because the fact of the matter is that we don't know what we don't know
We don't know
until
that.
someone tells us what
Right.
we don't know. And also, Ava, you said something I think is so powerful is that we have to make sure we are listening. We have to listen and we have to learn.
Yeah.
And also, I think once we learn, we have to take action.
Yeah.
So, Ava, I know that you and I are going to be working on this series.
Hmm.
Okay. And we know that, folks, you're going to get some benefits and you're going to make some adjustments, and there's going to be some benefits in the adjustments. So, but the primary thing out of everything you do, okay, you've got to take action. So,
Yeah.
Ava, can you share with our folks what type of actions could they take immediately? One, to stop overspending and to start saving more.
A lot of the times, Lotus, people just don't have enough to cover their basic needs. If you look at that slide that I put in of what everything costs in the year 2000 and what everything costs in the year 2025, and at the bottom of the list is our salary. The average median salary in the US has not really gone up a lot. So think about the fact that gas has gone up 4 times. The cost of food, housing in the DMV is crazy expensive. So I walk around all the time. So the median household income was 35,000 in 1990. It's 54,000 right now. That's like a
Right.
barely drop in the bucket, right? But look at
Exactly.
the cost of gas, look at the cost of a new car, look at the cost of a new home. Average, this is in the nation. So the money has been devaluated. So a lot of the times I tell people, don't stress about not making it to the end of the month. I know people that make $100,000 a year, which it
Mhm.
used to be a big deal. It's not anymore. Multiply that times 5, you're going to be okay. But if you pay a mortgage of 2, 3 grand or a rent, if you pay your car payment, if you go to Costco a couple of times and you eat out, pay your utilities, you're living paycheck to paycheck on a 6-figure income. So what has to happen right now? Side hustle,
Mhm.
side hustle, side hustle. Find ways to improve your condition, to grow your income, because at a lot of the times, guys, we don't have a spending problem. We have an income problem. We don't have enough income coming in for the cost of things these days. The system is rigged against us, guys. The wealthier keep getting wealthier, and the middle class keep getting like choked up. And there is nothing we can do about that, because look at that. The median household income in this country is flat line on the operating table. We are
Mhm.
not growing our income, yet everything else costs more. Everything else costs more. So at the end of the day, there's an inherent broken system that we have in this country, the wealthiest country in the world, right?
Right.
So what do you have to do? What side hustle do you have to get? What accreditation? What skill set? What mindset? What do you have to do to improve your financial condition? There's so many people that I help in my organization. I bring them in and they do what I do part-time, and they start making money on the side while they're earning and learning about
Mhm.
financial literacy.
Right.
The combination in this country of
Mhm.
easy access to credit. I cannot go to my mailbox, Lotus Riche, without getting applications for loans and credit cards every day.
Exactly. Mhm.
And the devil, not today, Satan. Every day I could just go open a credit card and max it out in a week, right? And then, so we have easy access to credit, but no
Mhm.
access to financial literacy. How do I manage my money? How do I make money? How do I become financially independent? How do I invest? How do I become a homeowner? How do I have passive sources of income? How do I have my retirement taken care of? People are terrified about retirement. Like, I say the word and they're like,
Mhm.
they have an ulcer because they're barely making it as it is. So at the end of the day, there's a
Mhm.
lot of smoke and mirrors in the DMV too. A
Yep.
lot of smoke and mirrors. Look at me, look at me. I'm driving this car, and they don't have a dime. Like, I got the Chanel bag, but the Chanel bag is empty. Ain't no money in the bag, But by golly, I'm wearing a
Exactly.
Chanel bag. So,
Exactly.
so, so do not try to impress other people with stupid stuff. Have the foundation of your finances solid and taken care of, and who is on your team, who can you reach out to learn these things. I have a bookkeeper. I have a CPA. I have people in my team. I don't even She connects to my internet, to my accounts. She has access to my American Express. She
Mhm.
classifies on those QuickBooks all of my expenses at the end of the year. Oh, I spend this much in hotels. I spend this much in. She knows. She categorizes everything. She
Mhm.
saves my life. When I come time to do the taxes, it's all done. It's all reported. It's all
Love
done.
it.
So
So
simplify your systems too.
so very very simply said, I love that you said simplify your systems.
Yeah.
So with that, we said earlier, hold yourself accountable and
Yeah.
simplify
Yeah.
your systems. So as we go, This is going to be a 5-part series, everybody. As we go, we're going to help you learn how to simplify your systems. We're going to help you not to try to impress, but really get real. Okay. And hold yourself accountable and have a accountability partner.
Yeah.
And so I know that we've been with you for about 20 minutes today. So each segment is going to be at least 20 minutes because we don't want to take all of your time. And although we can't compress everything into a 20-minute segment, we're going to give you 5 segments where we're coming together, where we are inviting you to make sure that you are taking notes. Don't make excuses, make moves is what we want to help you do. And so if you are ready to make moves, then this is for the action takers, not the people that's just talking the game, but who are really walking the walk, not just talking the talk. If you're ready to get your finances in focus, then you definitely want to connect with Eva. Start today. So
I don't charge anything. I don't charge anything. I sit down with you for an hour and I figure out, and no stigma, no blame, no shame. Just let's move on. How can we improve these? And I'll give you my 2 cents. Mindset is very important. Are you in an abundance mindset or in a scarcity mindset?
Right.
A lot of people are stuck
Mm-hmm.
in a scarcity mindset.
The scarcity mindset. That's true. So listen, folks, I want you to go right over. You can connect with her on Facebook. And Eva, is this the best number for them to connect with you?
Yeah, it's Atlanta. My broker dealer is based out of Atlanta, so that I never changed my number. 770-480-0052. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, fantastic. And we're going to put it right here so that you can grab it and call her today. Don't delay, call her today, because if you don't call her today, you're going to be where you were last year, next year. Right. That makes sense. So there's her number down below. Go ahead and call her. So as we get ready to wrap up this segment, we will be seeing you, and you'll see me tomorrow. I'll come on and I'll be sharing with you the layout of our 5-segment process that's going to help you to make money moves that matter with Dr. Lotus Riché and Eva Scott. Why couldn't I bring you somebody else today? Because we're talking about money, baby. And we want you to make financial moves that matter. So, Eva, I want to thank you for being here today. And we thank each and every one of you for joining in. I know we've seen people from Ghana coming in, from Pennsylvania coming in, from the Philippines, and all around the world. But what we want you to do is continue to share this broadcast, because Ava's got something special for you. So Ava, I thank you for being here, and I look to see you on the other side of making money moves that matter. Ava, any final tips that you want to share with our audience?
I absolutely love people, and when you get me, you get me. You get me. You get someone that cares. You don't get a secret agent that's gonna like help you make some moves and disappear. You get me. I love people and I love helping people. And that's what makes my heart soar.
Awesome. Fantastic. So we can't wait to see you on our next episode. And remember, always ignite and take flight in every area of your life. We love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do.
Thank you, Lotus, for all you do. You're amazing.
You're welcome. Thank you, Eva. Ciao for now, everybody.
Please welcome the Financial Strategist and National Field Director, Eva Scott. Thank you for watching the show. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Ring that bell so you won't miss a thing. And we'll see you on the next episode of 15 Minutes of Success, where powerful entrepreneurs share what they do so you can be successful too. If you want to be a guest on the show, please connect with us at lotus@lotusricheignitesyou.com. And we'll see you on the other side of 15 Minutes of Success. Success is in the eye of the beholder. See it, create it, and be it.